Hi everybody! In this video I would like to introduce one of the most powerful treatment methods, one needle that treats 1,000 diseases. When we are focusing on an accurate diagnosis and accurate acupuncture point, we achieve one of the best treatment results. There is a tendency in acupuncture treatment to use 5 to 10 acupuncture needles, sometimes even more. But when we go to the root of Chinese medicine and we understand the concept of oneness, the Shen and the Tao, we know that when we go from matter to energy, the more we are going closer to a very accurate frequency, to oneness. In homeopathy it is used on a daily basis, but in acupuncture it was tend to be forgotten, that actually for each patient, at each time, there is one very accurate point that if you touch it, will treat 1,000 diseases. And this is the concept behind it. Each person is born with a particular imbalance. This imbalance means that this is where their pain is, but also their strength. And there is an inner desire to achieve balance. Therefore, when we diagnose accurately and we touch this imbalance, we are actually helping a deep transformation of healing to occur. And this is the real meaning and potential of Chinese medicine and acupuncture. There is a beautiful concept in Zen. It talks about man being an onion, and during life we are peeling this onion in order to come to the core of the onion where a diamond is lying, our true self. And actually in life is like in peeling an onion. We do cry when we peel an onion. But when we achieve this notion of our true self, of this inner diamond in us, then we are at the place where real healing can happen. And that's what we are using in the correct diagnostic methods and in finding the best point that can touch this diamond and enable this healing process to emerge. I can give a good example in a case, maybe a case that I've just recently seen in the clinic. It was a friend of mine who had a persistent cough for 10 years and was treated by many different methods, but this cough kept on coming, especially in the changes of seasons. But when I asked him more and looked into his eyes, I saw this deep sorrow, and I said, "What happened around that time that the cough started?" And he said this is the time when his mother died. And I asked him if he did let go of his mother, and he said, well, not really. So he was still grieving his mother. The point that I used was lung 9, which is both the tonifying point of the lung, which helps the lung to let go of sadness and sorrow. It is also the yuan source point, so it enables the person to get in touch with his yuan qi, with his core, and find a way to resolve this deep sadness. After the treatment, he called me after a few days and told me that he had this most amazing dream of his mother coming at night and hugging him for a long time. And he felt this deep warmth, and then he was able to let go, and she slowly went up like in the air. And after this, his cough stopped. So this one needle reached this depth of the conflict, but also created an inner change in him of letting go of sorrow and getting in touch better with life. In this workshop, I'm teaching a step-by-step methodology of how to diagnose accurately and come to the best point for the patient, the best transforming point that will both have transformed the physical illness and a lot of time deep emotional pains. And when we do it in the clinic, and we'll see it also in cases, it does create an enormous difference. And this is the deep core nature of acupuncture. So I'm sure it can enhance each one who is practicing Chinese medicine, both in his diagnostic skills and his practical using acupuncture skills. So I hope to see you soon. All the very best and keep healthy.